So, for our next act tonight, our only male on the course, it is Paul.
How do you follow that? Just move that so you can bask in my radiant charm for a bit longer. I've forgotten what I was going to say now. So, as you can probably tell from my face, I don't sleep very well. Ideas get sort of stuck in my mind and they kind of wander round and round in there and stop me from sleeping. And sometimes it's normal stuff like, you know, what's the best way to clean a hammer and where to hide your body, that kind of stuff. Recently it's been toilets. Now, we've just had gender-neutral toilets fitted at work. And the amount of angry, pearl-clutching emails they generated was ridiculous. Now, there's a lot to be angry about in this world. We've got several wars going on, we've got increased cost of living, we've got people like Jacob Rees-Mogg in the world. A man so self-absorbed and Catholic that he cries while he masturbates to videos of himself crying and masturbating. There's people like that in the world and we're angry about toilets. I think it might be a conceptual thing. I always thought that toilets were a little room you went to evacuate bodily waste with a modicum of privacy and hygiene. Turns out, they're symbols of left-wing politically correct wokeness, and I didn't realise. But I still don't get it. I don't understand what the problem is with it. What is it about gender neutral? Because I'm not daft. I know it's the gender neutral bit that's the problem. What is it about gender neutral toilets that's so bad? Is it that you know, are they dangerous to cisgendered people? Can we not use them? Do you have to have a gender neutral key fob that kind of disarms the defence mechanism? Is it like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Pussy? I don't get it. And it's not like we're asking everyone else to just shit in a child's rucksack or something. But there are regular toilets. So I decided I was going to do a bit of research, find out what the problem was, and you know, I know that I do my own research. It's normally the kind of battle cry of homeopaths and vaccine deniers and other mouth-breathing sociopaths. But I've been caught out before. I know that one little bit of bad information can cause years of anguish and confusion. So when I was younger, growing up, sex was absolute taboo in my house. We didn't talk about it, we didn't reference it. If it came on the TV, TV went off. So the only bit of sex education I got as a young boy was a pornographic Betamax videotape that my mate found under his parents' bed. Now, luckily it was fairly vanilla, straight porn. Nothing too horse fucky. Even so, I'm sure you can agree that you know, porn isn't a very good educational resource. Watching porn to learn about sex is a bit like watching Jackson Pollock to learn about house painting. The principle's the same, but there'll be paint everywhere and you ruin your car. So it wasn't really the it wasn't that, and it wasn't the cursory treatment of women or the lack of intimacy that fucked me up. It was the fact that somebody had dubbed the sound of a beer can opening over the men ejaculating. Now, as a young boy, growing into my sexuality and exploring my physiology, that's wanking. I was pretty sure I didn't make that noise. And you know, it's not a conversation you can have with your parents really either, is it? Oh, Mom, does Dad make a fizzing noise when he jizzes on the tip? How do I say? Years of anguish. So, I get a lot in place. So anyway, I tried to work out why I was feeling so sort of nonplussed about these gender-neutral toilets. So I thought I'd go and have a look and see what the crack was. So I went in there, and I wasn't sure what I was expecting really. Maybe rainbow flags and portraits of Marx and Lenin on the wall, perhaps. Or, I don't know, a complicated system of nozzles and hoses where you get, well, a complicated Dyson waste extraction machine. Or even just a glitter ball and a browsing chorus of "I am what I am." But you know what? I was very disappointed. It was just a shit. I've got one in my house, nothing to be angry about at all. And I start thinking, well, maybe it's because I'm too woke. Have you all heard the expression woke? It's a growing audience, I expect most people to have heard it.
Yes.
It's basically being a bit more sensitive towards kind of social justice issues surrounding gender and race politics. Now, I found out I was woke quite late in life. It was during a particularly spicy kind of heated debate with a philosophical genius in Wetherspoons one night. He had quite strong views on women's role in sports and thought Sorella Braverman might have a point about migrants. I don't know about you, but I feel sorry for racists in this country at the moment. Having the mental gymnastics needed to agree with a brown woman about Britain's immigration policy, they must be torturous for it. Oh, another fact. Tourist building facts tonight, I'll give you a little fact. Did you know that Sorella Braverman inherited her moral compass from Jimmy Savile? I'm joking, of course, she hasn't got a moral compass. So, yes, we were chatting about stuff and we found we didn't get on, we didn't agree with anything at all. And he called me woke in quite an aggressive fashion. And I didn't really know how to respond to that, Do I respond in kind? Are you calling me woke? Are you saying I respect people's pronouns? Are you telling me I look like I'm kind? Are you calling me empathetic, you cunt? Well, he's probably got a point. I think I'm going to lean into it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's have another round of applause.